human family. My name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers, and today I am filming for our free course, our free new human course. So, sorry, I've had a day somewhat already so far, so taking a breath is helpful. I'm so grateful for you guys being here. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of the comments and questions and suggestions and all the new connections that I've been making recently. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. So let's dive into our content today, and as always, I'm going to be consulting my notes to try to keep myself on track. We'll see how well that goes. So let's take a look here. So this is video number 4 in our free beginner new human course. So we went over what is a new human, we went over old and new souls, and then last week we did the new earth energy. What is it? And today we are going to be talking about power, and specifically your power, and how it applies to your role in the shift. So let's take some love water, because I need some love water today. I like that my new water bottle matches my new hoodie. My new zip-up hoodie, which has a cat on it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but personal note. Cat. And a little cat paw right here, and there's another little paw in the back. Anyway, so what is the shift? Okay? The shift, in short, is the movement from the old earth energy into the new earth energy. This happens, of course, on a personal level, and like we covered last week, on the planetary and galactic level. So on the personal level, this is very much an allowance from us on of personal growth and shift. It is the shifting into allowing more love and compassion, more peace, more cognizing, more knowing of how the new earth energy works. So then, of course, it also happens on the societal level. And we'll see this in our personal lives when our friends groups change, when our news system changes, when there's more positive news stories being shared. You will see this in Hollywood changing, because Hollywood is changing very much. I think Hollywood is very much on the leading edge of a lot of things, and so you'll see them changing and sharing more positive stories. You'll see more benevolence, more love, and more compassion in Hollywood, in news, in our friends group. So, of course, like I said before and last week, the shift is coming about on the galactic level, because we are physically moving into a new space, a new space. We are physically moving into new space, and then it's happening individually on the human consciousness level. So we as humans are calling in a new form of energy. So basically what's happening is people are sick and tired of being sick and tired, and they're now ready. We are now ready as humanity as a whole to do something about it. We've been calling it in for a long time. And so we are recognizing health as holistic. Health is wholehearted, whole-bodied, and it's all-encompassing. There's a wonderful influencer that I follow, and they said that they believe health doesn't necessarily always have to do with the body either. It also has to do with social connections, of course, the body health, like what we put in our body, what we put on our body, not necessarily just clothing, but also lotions and shampoos and soaps that we use. It's being socially conscious about what where our food comes from, where our waste goes, where we're putting our waste. And then it's also, also bleeds into even financial aspects. So, in order to be healthy, each person gets to define for themselves what they need and want on a personal health level and then the financial level. So, me, for my path, I have a certain level of comfortability that might not work for you on your path. And just allowing people to have that space to trust themselves, because we each have our own intrinsic, our own innate source, God within, and just knowing that we can move in such a way and make those decisions in such a way that are the best for us and the best for our path. So, there I go off on a little rant about health. Health as holistic, health as wholehearted, health as whole-bodied. And then, of course, what people consume affects their health. What we say, do, and believe. People are also waking up to what we say, do, and believe, and how that affects our health. So, that's why one of the biggest things that I suggested you guys do for homework is to drink love water. Okay, so I think, what we say, do, and believe is very, very important. And we'll get into that, of course, a lot more later. With the shift comes the awareness of the power of choice. So we have the choice on our thought level. We can choose to redirect our thinking into a more empowered way of being, into a more loving way of being, into a more holistic way of being, wholehearted way of being. And as people choose more empowered thoughts, this evens the playing field. And what I mean by that is we've got more and more people questioning the status quo, questioning what it is to be connected, what it feels like to be connected, and allowing other people, once we're connected, once we know how to tap into that energy. It's the new earth energy shift here. Once we know and figure out how to tap into that energy, then we begin to open up and appreciate others in their connection. Because we can recognize who's connected and who's not. And eventually we'll get, as we get more and more connected, as we get more and more open up to allow that connection more and more, we will begin to learn and see more, recognizing it in others, and then being excited. And there's this thing in the there's this word for an emotion. It's called compersion. It's the opposite of envy or jealousy. So instead of feeling envious or jealous, you would feel compersion, which is a love and appreciation for someone else when they're excited. or when they're connected, or when they have a new job that they're really excited about, or when they got a new car, like I did this week. So feeling compersion will happen more and more and will allow us, because that's a satisfying feeling, to step into that fullness more. And with more love and compassion, and sorry, there's a beetle right there. With more love and compassion, and this personal shift of energy, and this personal shift in our choices, and our choices and our thoughts, we begin to question the old energy systems, of depression. For example, environmental issues, systematic racism, oppression of women, and LGBTQIA plus rights and issues. So, no matter what your birth story is, you have the power in each moment. Right here, right now, is your moment of power. Right now is your moment of power to choose empowering thoughts. And it is our responsibility and duty to integrate our past experiences into ourselves as best we can, so that we can heal ourselves and become whole-bodied, wholehearted. And if we are able to heal our past traumas and witness our past traumas, that part of becoming a new human is healing that past. And yes, this includes past life traumas and our Akash too. Maybe I'll share a healing experience I've had within the past year or so. So if we heal that, we are able to shift into a more holistic, wholehearted, grounded, and healed way of being. Because it is only with our full selves that we show up. As we show up with our full selves, we are able to call more and more of this new earth energy in. Call more of this new humanness into ourselves. And that is fully integrated and healed from what's gone on in the past. And this shift on this personal level will have a ripple effect, or a butterfly effect, and radical healing in our lives, and then actively choosing to heal in our lives on a personal level, a spiritual level, and then of course relationships, family, our love life, our tribe. And then that ripple effect of course goes out and inspires others, first in our close relationships and then outwards. And I want to stress again, so if you're here, you have special gifts, and we need them. We need all of us to show up as our whole beings, as our whole selves, wounded and raw and holistic and healed, as you are in the moment. We need dancers, we need painters, we need sketch artists, we need journalers, we need acro gymnasts, we need runners, we need mountain bikers, we need handstanders, flower people. I don't even know what you call them. Botanists. Sounds kind of boring, but we need you. Energy healers. We need tarot and oracle readers. We need kitchen witches. We need book readers. We need book writers. We need crafters and networkers and all of the other homemakers. We need homemakers. We need business makers. We need connectors. We need builders. We need everyone. Everyone is needed. Everyone can show up. Whatever your gift is, we need you. If you are willing and able to commit to your own personal shift, humanity need you. The new humans need you. Whatever your gift, it is valid and necessary, and so loved, and so needed. We need all of our gifts to do this work. We are doing the universe a disservice if we backburner our gifts. If we backburner our gifts, our light doesn't shine so bright. And we need that bright light. We need us to shine. That's, where other people get the compersion from, because you're shining so bright. And people recognize that when others are shining so bright and they feel that compersion for you. We need to bring on that larger scale energy shift, and it's happening naturally, so it's naturally going to happen. And if you're here, you recognize that, and you're willing and able to celebrate the moving in that direction. So, in conclusion, we discussed the shift in this video happens on the personal and the societal level. We discussed the power of choice and choosing our thoughts. We discussed the radical healing of ourselves and society as a whole, one step at a time. I reminded you again that we each have our own gifts. All of them are valid and necessary, and all of them are so loved. We are the leading edge of creation, and we are the leading edge of the awakening of humanity. It is so important for us to show up fully. Show up fully as ourselves. Whole and healed and raw and vulnerable. So, yeah, that's what I've got for this week so far. Homework this week is to drink your love water like normal every morning in front of a mirror, just like last week. But this week, I also want you to listen to loving and life-affirming affirmations. So, when you're listening to affirmations, what I mean by loving and life-affirming is not anything negative. And so, if you want to stop worrying, for example, you're not going to listen to an affirmation that says, I am not worried. Instead, you're going to listen to affirmations that say, I feel free, I feel love, I feel fun-loving, I feel secure. Things like that. Make sure that these loving affirmations are focused on the areas of your life that you want to bring in, not on rejecting the areas of life you want less of, okay? And if that doesn't make sense, I will try to clarify it. So let me know if it makes sense or not in the comments down below. Also, please share your favorite affirmations so that we can all benefit from hearing them. And then share your results down below too. I may in the future, maybe in the short future, do some of my own affirmations and record them for you guys so that you can have them if you choose. but you can find these on YouTube or on a podcast somewhere, or you can listen to some Abraham Hicks affirmations, or maybe some Cryon affirmations, or through a meditation app. That might be good places to find these things. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for being here. I really want to honor yourself and your time, giving you yourself the time for this journey. Be sure to check out my other social media. I am on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook almost every day, uploading card readings to my stories there. I'm also sharing on Patreon. And then, of course, my other YouTube videos. I do weekly readings, weekly energetic readings, and I'll be sharing some more stuff here soon. So, if you wish to donate, it's totally not required, not expected at all, but the donations to my PayPal help support my life's work, and that will be in the description down below. So, and then, of course, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe right here on YouTube, right here in this video. I really appreciate you all being here. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here, and hasta la bye-bye.